Hey guys, democracy and wealth. How plutocracy is dangerous and against the ethos of democracy and the survival of global and Indian democracies. Democracy under siege. Welcome to the Transformers, where we explore transformative ideas, history, governance, and their impact on shaping societies. Today, we are diving deep into a crucial issue affecting democracies worldwide, the dangerous rise of plutocracy and its threat to democratic ideals. Democracy, a system cherished for its inclusivity and representation, is increasingly under siege from plutocracy, a form of governance controlled by the wealthy elite. As we explore this alarming trend, we will analyze its global and Indian dimensions, how it erodes the very ethos of democracy, and what can be done to preserve democratic values. Stay with us as we break this down in detail, drawing from reliable sources like imf.org, worldbank.org, oecd.org, harvard.edu, and distis.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Transformers and stay updated on such transformative discussions. Section first: the foundations of democracy. Historical evolution of democracy. Democracy is not just a form of governance, it's a reflection of societal aspirations for equality and justice. As detailed by history.com, the concept dates back in India, where the democracy or the Jantantra or Gantantra started in the Vajji Mahajanpada of Vaisali in present-day Bihar to ancient Athens, where direct participation in decision-making was practiced. However, early democracies were far from inclusive. Women, slaves, and non-citizens were excluded. The democratic revolution of the 19th and 20th century, marked by the abolition of monarchies and the rise of republics, expanded the democratic base, universal suffrage, enshrined in the constitutions of modern nations, brought democracy closer to ideals. As Britain points out, the ideals of democracy face constant challenges, particularly from wealth concentration. Democratic principles in action. Democracy thrives on key principles: political equality, every vote holds the same value; accountability, leaders are answerable to their people; third, justice, policies aim to benefit the majority without marginalizing minorities; fourth, transparency, governance processes are open to scrutiny. When wealth begins to influence these principles, democracy transitions into plutocracy, a dangerous shift threatening global stability. Section 2: Understanding plutocracy, a rising threat. 2.1. What is plutocracy? Plutocracy, as defined by OECD or ORG, refers to a system where economic elites dominate political decision making. Unlike democracy, where power is distributed equitably, plutocracy centralizes power with the wealthy, allowing them to shape policies and influence elections. In plutocracy, representation becomes skewed. For example, political campaigns. Wealthy donors fund political campaigns, gaining significant influence over policy makers. Media control. Ownership of major media outlets allows the elite to control narratives favoring their agendas. Legislative lobbying. Corporations use financial clout to shape laws that benefit their profits often at public expense. Section 2.2: Global Evidence of Plutocracy. United States campaign financing by corporations has resulted in tax policies favoring the wealthy, as detailed by harvard.edu and worldbank.org, and seen in the recent US presidential election, where Elon Musk supported the president-elect Trump publicly. Second, Europe. In several European nations, austerity measures imposed during economic crisis disproportionately impacted the working class while protecting corporate interests. Third, developing nations like South Africa and Brazil have seen massive corruption scandals involving wealthy elites influencing governance structures. Section 3, the socio-economic fallout of plutocracy. 3.1, widening inequality refers from IMF.org so that plutocracy exacerbates economic inequality, concentrating wealth and power in fewer hands. This not only undermines the economic potential of marginalized groups but also creates a breeding ground for social unrest. 3.2, eroding trust in democracy. As per .org, the perception of a wealth-driven political system erodes public trust in democracy, leading to first, voter apathy. Citizens feel their voices don't matter, resulting in declining voter turnout. Rise of populism. Populist leaders exploit public discontent, promising to dismantle elite control, often with authoritarian undertones. 3.3, weakening institutions. Plutocracy undermines democratic institutions, from electoral commissions to judiciary systems. When these bodies are co-opted by wealth, their impartiality and effectiveness are compromised. Section 4, the Indian context, democracy at a crossroads. 4.1, the wealth politics nexus in India. India, as the world's largest democracy, faces its unique challenges. Financial Services.gov.in and DisTIS.com highlight how opaque political funding systems like electoral bonds enable anonymous donations from corporates, nations, and wealthy individuals. This lack of transparency allows the wealthy to influence policy priorities, for instance, subsidies favoring corporates over social welfare programs and electoral outcomes. Wealthy donors can sway elections through massive funding of campaigns and advertisements. Section 4.2, Socio-economic disparities. India's income inequality is among the highest globally, as noted by OECD.org. Disparities in education, healthcare, and access to opportunities further marginalize underprivileged communities. Section 5, Global solutions to strengthen democracy. Section 5.1, Recommendations for change. To safeguard democracy, countries must adopt reforms. First, campaign finance transparency, enforcing strict limits on political donations and mandating disclosure. Second, media regulation, preventing monopolies in media ownership to ensure unbiased reporting. 3. Economic redistribution, implementing progressive taxation to reduce wealth disparities. 4. Empowering marginalized communities, investing in education and healthcare to level the playing field. 5.2 section, India's roadmap. India can strengthen its democracy through electoral reforms, enhancing transparency in political funding systems like electoral bonds, decentralized governance, strengthening local governance structure like panchayats, youth engagement, encouraging young voters to actively participate in the democratic process. Conclusion, transforming democracies. As discussed, the rise of plutocracy poses a significant threat to democratic values worldwide. However, with collective actions, nations can reclaim the principles of equality, transparency, and justice. India's vibrant democracy, though under strain, has the resilience to overcome these challenges. By addressing income inequality, ensuring political transparency, and empowering its citizens, India can emerge as a global beacon of democratic governance. As transformers, we believe in the power of knowledge and collective action to bring about change. If you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Transformer for more transformative content. Together, let's build a future where democracy thrives, free from the shadow of plutocracy. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.